Claude Fable 5 just became one of the most controversial AI models in the world. Reports say the US government issued export restrictions on Anthropic's newest advanced AI models, Claude Fable 5 and Claude Mythos 5. Some headlines are calling this a ban, but the more accurate explanation is this. The US government reportedly restricted access to these models by foreign nationals because of the national security concerns. And because that restriction was difficult for Anthropic to enforce cleanly, the company reportedly took the models offline more broadly. So in this video, I'll explain what happened, why the government is worried, what Anthropic is saying, and why this matters for the future of AI. Welcome back to AI Alpha by Mario, where I explain simple AI tools, AI agents, and AI news in a way that actually makes sense. Let's start with the simple version. Claude Fable 5 is reportedly a powerful new public model from Anthropic. It is connected to Anthropic's more advanced Mythos model family. Mythos 5 appears to be the more restricted, higher power model. Fable 5 appears to be the safer public version, with more guardrails for general use. In simple terms, Mythos is the powerful version, Fable is the version Anthropic tried to make safer for wider release. But then the controversy started. According to reporting from The Verge, Business Insider, AP News, and others, the US government became concerned about a possible jailbreak in Fable 5. A jailbreak means someone finds a way to bypass the model's safety rules. That matters because the frontier AI model is not just a chatbot anymore. A model like this can potentially help with advanced coding, cybersecurity research, software vulnerability discovery, tool use, and agentic workflows. Those can be used for good things. For example, finding security bugs, helping companies defend their systems, improving software, supporting researchers. But the same capabilities can also create risk if they are misused. That is why the government became involved. Reports say the US directive focused on access by foreign nationals, including people outside the US and even foreign national employees inside Anthropic. That part is important. This was not just about normal users clicking a button. This was about export controls. Export controls are rules governments use to restrict access to sensitive technology. Usually, we hear about export controls with advanced chips, weapons, technology, or defense systems. Now, advanced AI models may be entering that same category. That is the big story. The US government is starting to treat the strongest AI models like strategic technology, not just software. Now, what is Anthropic's side? According to reports, Anthropic disagreed with the government's assessment. The company reportedly argued that the jailbreak was narrow, not universal, and not unique to Fable 5. Anthropic also reportedly said similar capabilities exist in other major models. That is where the debate gets complicated. If Fable 5 can be restricted because of a jailbreak, should similar models from OpenAI, Google, Meta, or Chinese AI labs also face restrictions? Or was Anthropic treated differently because of its previous tensions with the US government? That is one of the questions people are asking. Cybersecurity leaders have also pushed back on the restriction. According to AP News and Axios, many cybersecurity executives argued that restricting models like Fable 5 could actually hurt defenders. Their argument is simple. If good security teams lose access to advanced AI tools, but attackers can still use other models, then defenders may be weakened more than attackers. So, there are two sides. The government says this model may create national security risks. Critics say restricting it may damage cybersecurity and US AI leadership. And Anthropic says. The risk is being overstated and similar capabilities exist elsewhere. For normal users, here's what this means. First, AI access can change quickly. A tool can launch one week and be restricted the next. So do not build your entire workflow around one model. Second, the most powerful AI models may not be available to everyone equally. Access may depend on your country, company, job, identity, or compliance status. Third, AI safety is becoming political. It is not only about what a model can do, it is about who controls it, who can access it, and what risks governments are willing to accept. This is why Fable 5 matters. It is not just another Claude update. It may be a preview of how frontier AI will be controlled in the future. More powerful models, more restrictions, more government involvement, more debates about safety versus access. The simple takeaway is this: AI is becoming too important to be treated like a normal app. The most advanced models can help with research, coding, cybersecurity, business, and automation, but they can also create risks. So the fight over Fable 5 is really about one question: who gets access to the most powerful AI systems? Everyone? Only companies? Only approved users? Only certain countries? That question is going to shape the next few years of AI. And if you want to learn practical AI tools and workflows without getting lost in the hype, I also have my AI University community on School, where we go deeper into AI tools, agents, automations, and real use cases. If this helped, subscribe to AI Alpha by Mario and leave a comment with what you think matters more: open access to powerful AI or stronger restrictions for safety. See you in the next one. Bye bye.